doing great. We're doing fabulous.
The way it had turned, that line looked like it was coming right off of the block this one or something.
But we're just in perfect shape.
Good turn.
Everybody, it is what, Thursday? Thursday morning, and this is Wrightsville Beach. It is 6:18 in the morning, and the reason it's so early and we're already underway is that we're going to go out.
Yay!
We're going to go directly up to Morehead City. It's about 80 miles total. We really don't save anything because we're still not going to get to Oriental until tomorrow. I mean, it's not like we're picking up a day, but what we are doing is we're going to be avoiding a lot of mess. We're going to be avoiding a lot of
bridges.
A lot of bridges. Going to be avoiding some obstacles such as
shallow water.
And what's that?
Shallow water.
Shallow water. We're going to miss a bunch of garbage. The weather conditions today are supposed to be really, really nice. 5 to 10 mile an hour winds, 1 to 2 foot seas with 5 to 6 second.
Winds out of the east.
Winds out of the east. That's a little more than probably the wrong direction we would want, but
they're not much.
Right. This should be an easy day, and so we're heading up to Morehead City, South Carolina. I'm sorry, North Carolina.
This is the anchorage around Wrightsville, going out the inlet.
That's a heck of a boat over there.
Isn't that? That's nice. On the back side of that march, and a pretty little sunrise, and all of the rentals, apartments, houses along the coastline. There's the inlet.
Oh.
That's amazing.
And Surf City.
And Surf City. Or wait for Camp Lejeune.
Or wait for Camp Lejeune.
I didn't see any postings, but
No.
you never know.
No.
This is one of the few places it's very direct.
Yeah.
To go out and get back in without a 20-mile in and out part of the
Right.
trip.
You go out the inlet, you're out.
Yeah. That's all because it's the east-west part of the coast. It's the North Carolina coast curves around, starting to make the point towards Hatteras. Everything changes oceanographically. There's the south, the proper entrance. And that's the ICW right there. That goes down to Carolina Beach, kind of, sort of. And that's the ocean. This is all a constructed jetty on the right. Is it a constructed jetty on the left too? Wow, that's a lot of work. So normally you would think that to the right is south and to the left of port is north. But right now, the left is southwest to west, and the port side is northeast to east. Glad we're doing this.
Huh?
I'm glad.
Good. Atlantic Ocean, dude.
Yay! Beautiful sunrise.
Let's turn north.
Or east, as it were.
Or east. Northeast.
Northeast.
All right, Here's the situation report. We are about 3 hours into, 2-3 hours into the trip up to Morehead City in the Atlantic Ocean. Everything's going really, really well. The seas are nice. 1 to 2 feet. There's some swells. Winds less than 10. It's a good day to do this kind of thing. As you can see, there ain't nothing out here. I mean, we've 2 other boats have passed us, but otherwise we are just trucking along really nicely here. In about 25 miles, we'll hit a waypoint where I'll make a slight left turn. We're out a little bit past 12. We'll be out a little bit past the 12-mile limit because we want to stay outside of Camp Lejeune's live artillery range. That's a good idea. So, like I said, everything's going just fine, and we're heading to Morehead City. Okay, a new sit rep. It's about what time is it? 10:25. We've been out here for 4 hours, and we're just about at the halfway point, or at least the point where we have to make our slight turn to the left. The situation is this: conditions have gotten worse, but tolerable. Besides, there's not much we can do about it. We have to get through it. Shouldn't get much worse than this, and it's a little spray out there. It's a little bit rough. Whoa, that was a big one. So anyway, so we're still cruising along, and so far so good. Oop, oop. And we're having fun now. Okay, here's the newest sit rep where we are. We are on the big leg that goes from the outer edge of the gunnery zone for Camp Lejeune to Morehead City, the main channel of Morehead City. About 25 miles to go on that. We're doing great. Lisa is enjoying herself wonderfully. She's going to sleep. This kind of stuff bores her. It really does.
No, it's not boring. It's just relaxing.
It's relaxing to her. With me, it drives me crazy. But we're actually on a good course right now. The route, the line that we're on, the reach that we're on is cutting the waves at a good angle. I got the speed set that it's going through very nicely. And you hear the background, you hear all the wash being generated. We still hit some big waves every now and then, but we have a little device. It is a bell. Our ship's bell is in the salon. Hang on a second. We have a ship's bell in the salon, which is right up there, and there should be a video playing right about now that shows the little clapper moving around. The thing about the bell that's important is that we use that to notate to us the severity of what we've been in. We define turbulence, if you want to call it that.
Rough day.
Rough days. By the number of bells it rings by itself from the boat's movement. And so far this has only been a 1 bell day.
Half a bell.
Half a bell. Yeah, it really wasn't even a very strong clang. But even though it's been bouncy and rolly, and it's only been a 1 bell day, and 1 bell cruise so far, and we've been on cruises where we've had 6 bells right in a row. I mean, it's that rough. It goes ding, 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 ding. And so, I mean, it can be pretty rough. But so far, so good. We're motoring on in to Morehead City.
happy smile.
Well, this is our anchorage that we settled on at Morehead City. We checked out a couple others, didn't like them. We're not real wild about this one, but it's what we got. I can't remember off the top of my head the name of this island, but we're settled in, we're exposed, and it's going to be kind of breezy tonight, but that's all we can do. In the end, it was a day of ups and downs when we left Wrightsville Beach. Great conditions, no problem. Then the wind started picking up as the day wore on, and then it seemed to be patchy. You know, we'd go for 10-15 miles where it was nice at the beginning, then 10-15 miles where it was pretty bad. Then another 10-15 miles where it was okay again. Then another 10-15 miles where it was really bad. And then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Finally, within about 10 miles of the main channel of Morehead City and Beaufort, it settled down some. Then the problem was boats, other boats. They're having a big fishing tournament here in Beaufort and Morehead City. Big not swordfish, marlin fishing tournament. Anyway, so boats were coming in and they were just waking us like crazy, and it was just, you know, you try to get them on the radio to ask them for a slow pass and stuff like that, and they just ignore you and just zoom by you. One guy, I think, slowed down. Everyone else just zoomed by us. So anyway, so we were on the road for 94, 96 miles total, and not all of that was out between the two inlets. A lot of that was driving around here in Morehead City, down in the Bogue Sound even further to check out a couple of anchorages there. Again, we settled for this one. This was my third choice, but it's the one that we're going to use, and that's the one that makes sense for what we have to do. So, long day, tough day, but not a problem. We made it successfully. The boat performed wonderfully again. Lisa was thrilled. She loves going out, and we did just fine. So we're in Morehead City. We'll settle in tonight, hunker down tonight, and rest as easily as we can. And then tomorrow morning we head up to Whitaker Point Marina in Oriental, North Carolina. One of our absolutely favorite places in the world. And I'll show you plenty of pictures of that in videos to come. So anyway, everything is okay here. Have a good night.